What if I told you that a single sentence in the Constitution has sparked nearly 2 centuries of heated debate and could reshape the very definition of American citizenship? On his first day back in office in 2025, President Trump signed an executive order challenging birthright citizenship, reigniting one of America's most contentious constitutional battles. This isn't just about politics. It's about the fundamental question of who gets to be American. With federal judges already blocking the order and calling birthright citizenship a foundation of our democracy, we're witnessing a constitutional crisis that goes to the heart of American identity, the ancient roots of American citizenship. Long before America existed, the concept of citizenship by birth was already ancient. The Romans called it jus soli, the right of soil, meaning where you reborn determines your allegiance. When English colonists brought this principle to America, it became so fundamental that the original Constitution didn't even bother to define citizenship. For the first 70 years of American history, being born on American soil automatically made you American. It was simply understood. But this unwritten rule would soon face its greatest test, revealing deep fractures in how Americans viewed race, belonging, and the meaning of citizenship itself. The Dred Scott decision. When the Supreme Court rewrote citizenship, in 1857, the Supreme Court delivered one of its most infamous decisions in the Dred Scott case. The court ruled that African Americans, whether enslaved or free, could never be American citizens because they were not considered to be part of the people of the United States. This decision created 2 classes of Americans, those who belonged and those who never could. The ruling sent shockwaves through a nation already fracturing over slavery. Within 4 years, these divisions would tear America apart in civil war. The victorious North would soon discover that winning battles was easier than redefining what it meant to be American. The 14th Amendment, America's second founding. Emerging from the ashes of civil war, America faced a choice: continue as a nation divided by race, or fundamentally redefine citizenship itself. In 1868, the 14th Amendment declared that all persons born or naturalized in the United States, and subject to the jurisdiction thereof, are citizens of the United States. These 26 words would become some of the most consequential in American history. Congressional debates reveal that lawmakers understood this would grant citizenship to children of Chinese immigrants and other foreigners, and they voted for it anyway. Yet the phrase "subject to the jurisdiction thereof" would become the source of endless controversy. The Wong-Kim-Ark test. When America kept its promise in 1898, Wong-Kim-Ark, a Chinese-American cook from San Francisco, became the unlikely hero of birthright citizenship. When immigration officials denied him re-entry after visiting family in China, arguing that Chinese immigrants couldn't produce American citizens, the Supreme Court faced its first major test of the 14th Amendment. The court's decision was groundbreaking, except for diplomats' children. Certain Native Americans and invading armies, everyone born on American soil was American. For over a century, this ruling has remained the legal bedrock of American citizenship, surviving countless political storms and legal challenges. The modern debate, when constitutional law meets political reality, recent polling reveals Americans are deeply divided on this issue, with a bare majority opposing efforts to end birthright citizenship, while 39% believe children should only become citizens if their parents are already citizens. This isn't just abstract legal theory. It affects hundreds of thousands of children born to undocumented parents each year, representing one of the most significant constitutional questions of our time. The 2025 executive order represents the most serious challenge to birthright citizenship since Wong-Kim-Ark. Legal experts note that changing this principle would require either a constitutional amendment or the Supreme Court overturning 125 years of precedent. The stakes couldn't be higher for millions of American families. Conclusion: the ongoing battle for American identity. As federal courts block attempts to end birthright citizenship, we re-witnessing a fundamental question about American values. Are we a nation defined by blood and ancestry, or at the revolutionary idea that geography and commitment to democratic ideals make you American? Recent polls show that while a majority of Americans still support birthright citizenship, the margin has narrowed significantly, with less than a third actively wanting to end it entirely. What's your take on this constitutional battle? Do you believe birthright citizenship strengthens or weakens America? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective on this defining issue. Don't forget to subscribe to Minecrafted for more deep dives into the forces shaping our world. And hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest explorations into history, politics, and the ideas that matter most.